Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of SWW Live. I'm here in the Hammerstein Ballroom, joined someone a little different today, Everett Creed.
Thank you for having me, Nathan. I could not be more excited right now than I am right here, not too far away from home, living not too far, maybe 30 minutes out in the Palisades, and here comes somebody I am very well familiar with.
Yep, Tyler Emerson, your man in Gen Y, and this is the first time he's even sniffed in-ring action in, God, I don't know how long. It's been quite a bit of time. I mean, do you think that the ring rust is going to work against him in any way?
Well, there's one way to find out. You see, Gen Y came back to make a statement a few episodes ago on Adrenaline. It is their time to shine. And we're going to see if Gen Y is as good as they have always been. Tyler Emerson out here, and he is going to make quite the statement. The return of Big T, Little Lee. And he is going to use my teachings in my prediction to achieve victory tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Emerson is going to be kicking off our first episode of Live here tonight in the first matchup against none other than Eric Rose. And first off, let me just kind of lay the groundwork for what Live is. Live is going to be a chance to showcase to you, the fans, some of the superstars you might not know yet. Maybe some old favorites, maybe some returning superstars. The point is that Live is here to showcase to you talent signed here with SWW that's looking to make an impact. And I can guarantee that's probably what Eric Rose is looking to do against Tyler Emerson.
I couldn't agree more, Nathan. You know, I see a lot of breaking out talent trying to make a name for themselves, but on SWW Adrenaline, it is just so busy with everything breaking down, getting ready for Dead Man's Hand, that these bright young stars haven't had a chance to shine. So myself and the bureaucrats have decided to make this a special here in the heart of New York City. And if you can make it in a New York crowd, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned Adrenaline, and don't forget, folks, next Thursday, the 26th of March at 8 p.m. Eastern, Adrenaline is going to be live here on the Coalition Network. But right now, let's turn our focus to this match. Big T, Little Lee, Tyler Emerson, Eric Rose one-on-one, and they're going to start things off the good old-fashioned way.
Nothing like a good old collar and elbow tie-up, Nathan.
You excited to see what Emerson's got to bring here tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Tyler Emerson is one of the most unique prospects out of the Gen Y virus, and to be quite honest with you, Tyler Emerson was always one of my favorites. And I think Tyler Emerson could have been, as you can see, he's got the attitude, he's got the charisma, and he just got knocked the hell down.
Let's not mention the, hold up, roll up. Rose trying to steal this victory away quick. Emerson not going to fall for it. But let's shift gears for a minute, Everett. Let's talk about where we're at. We're in the historical Hammerstein Ballroom, and that's where Live is going to take place each and every episode.
You want to talk about one of the most iconic environments. You think of this place right here, formerly known as the Manhattan Center. This was the pinnacle for the largest flagship program in the history of this industry, and now it's going to be once again. Like I said, Nathan, history will repeat itself, and SWW is going to be the biggest organization that any sort of CAW has ever seen. And for Tyler Emerson to be in the inaugural match here on SWW Live, it is an opportunity that he will not pass up.
Another snapdragon from Rose trying to keep Emerson down, but not enough to take him out. And I know, Everett, you fought a lot to have this show in the Hammerstein Ballroom. I mean, you being a former guy that competed in this arena before, and a good old New York boy, you wanted to have some history here with Live and give it life.
There's a lot of controversy, and there's a lot of questions of saying what is the greatest location for any sort of professional wrestling. There's been a lot of cities that have been brought up to question, like Chicago, Illinois, Toronto, Canada, the United Kingdom. But in my opinion, not too far out, only a couple of blocks away from Madison Square Garden, the Hammerstein Ballroom is a legendary venue. And there's been many iconic events that have taken place right here. So I decided, along with the bureaucrats, that this was the perfect place to have SWW Live.
Makes a lot of sense. Oh, Emerson rolling up.
Look at this.
Rose Trying
Rose
to
is
sneak
in
this
trouble.
victory out. No, not yet.
Only one. Tyler Emerson is going to prove that he is the breakout star of Gen Y. And to be quite honest with you, Tyler Emerson had all the potential to be the biggest star in Gen Y, but there were certain individuals that were just a little too selfish for the spotlight. But this is Tyler Emerson's chance.
Look at that maneuver from Rose! That backflip DDT. Going for the cover on Emerson. Shoulders down, leg hook. Not enough.
Not enough to put away Big T Little E, a former tag team champion. But I gotta say, this Eric Rose kid is certainly impressing me. His athleticism is unmatched.
Tornado DDT. A little bit more oomph behind that one. Not enough, though.
Long 2 count. I gotta say, Eric Rose definitely has a unique look. Definitely reminds me of almost like a young J.C. Pullins, to be quite honest with you. This kid has definitely the athleticism, almost like a young Shameless. I could really see a future here with this kid. He's definitely got potential, but it's going to take a lot more than just comparisons to defeat Tyler Emerson.
Rose definitely got the advantage in this match by agility and speed. Emerson might have the wear and thaw advantage. Saw just a minute ago raking that boot across his face. Not necessarily the cleanest tactic, but Emerson's one of those guys who's going to do what it takes to try to pick the W up.
That's all that matters in the end of the day. All that matters is the win.
That's definitely can be portrayed as true. I mean, depends who you talk to. Emerson with that big gut buster and that side. What the Have you been teaching them that too?
Oh, well, you know what? Tyler, as a matter of fact, that wasn't on me. This is just Tyler Emerson from the start. I remember when he first broke out here in this industry, and he had a one-on-one match with Matt Mosley, and I had someone who I thought was going to be a bright young prospect, and Ace Whistler, announced that the winner of this match would join the Gen Y Virus, and Emerson won with a fist-pumping DDT. I knew from then on that point, oh, Rose, watch out!
Rose taking advantage of a distracted Emerson. Emerson keeps pandering, keeps taunting Rose, and Rose is trying to make him pay for it. A swinging neck breaker, taking Emerson down. And look, Rose is feeling it. He is feeding off the crowd here in Hammerstein. And a big drop kick takes Emerson down, and he's going for the cover. Shoulders down, leg is hooked. Referee going for the 1, the 2. No.
Long 2 count there. Gotta say, Rose is definitely holding his own here against the veteran.
Now, you're going to be disappointed, per se, with Emerson if he loses this match here tonight?
Not exactly, Nathan Scott. I mean, after all, I'm looking at this more
Rose,
than
reverse DDT, dropping him down. We got both legs hooked. 2.
Not good for Emerson.
Still finding a way out.
Like I said on the premiere of SWW Adrenaline, it is hard to separate myself from being Self-Supremacy and the founder of Supremacy World Wrestling. And here we got another cover here. Only finding 2.
On that one.
So I have to separate the two. And to be quite honest, it's not easy because I do know Tyler Emerson, we go way back, but I am looking for the absolute best here in Supremacy World Wrestling. Oh, look at this. Tyler Emerson taking down Eric Rose in only Big T Little E fashion. Eric Rose now in trouble.
Looking for something. Oh, Rose throws him over and he just eats the outside.
That is a long way down to the floor, and I can tell you firsthand, Nathan Scott, that padding is very thin. Look out now, Rose. I can only imagine what the hell this young kid is looking at.
But I've heard Emerson, in a world of trouble, big crossbody, springboarding, 2! Emerson gets him off.
Quite an impressive matchup here to kick off SWW Live. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with both of these young athletes. And that's the thing about Tyler Emerson. He's been in this industry since 2011, but yet he's still got some youth.
Oh, big moonsault. Yeah, but you got to think, Eric Rose has definitely got more of that youth. Ooh. You got to think, Emerson's a little bit older now. He was a real young kid when he started off, but
he was only 19 years of age when he joined back in 2011, but now only 10 years have passed. He's... Oh, look out.
Down, caught that toe kick. Oh, and a big right hand.
Big right there by Tyler Emerson.
But this is the stuff that's going to get him in trouble. I mean, he continues to just... I understand, getting in the heat of the moment, taunting.
Really?
Oh, double bagger! Double bagger!
That's it.
Wow.
Tyler
Oh,
Emerson.
Rose! Getting the shoulder up off the double bagger. And that's Emerson's finishing maneuver. He can't believe it. And Rose has got his foot under the bottom rope. Even Emerson couldn't believe it. The double bagger has won him so many matches. He's going for the pin again.
Won him the tag team championships back at Final Testimony. I got to admit, I'm very surprised that Eric Rose kicked out of the double bagger.
Emerson's looking to continue this pace up. Or a suplex perhaps got him up. Oh, no. Oh, and a neck breaker. Nice transition. Emerson's pulling out all the stops, that's for sure. And continuing to showboat his way there as he drops the knee on Rose's head. Not letting up either.
Tyler Emerson has confidence, and that's what you need to thrive here in this business. You need confidence.
Emerson looking to drag him over. Slamming his head into that turnbuckle. What's he lifting him up on the top? What the hell is Rose? Rose is in quite a predicament. And Emerson with the Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Why are you not covering him?
He's showing he's got it in the bag, Nathan Scott. That's the whole point. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Emerson's going to finish him off right here. Don't get me wrong. Eric Rose had a lot of athleticism.
Double axe handle.
But in the end of the day, this is a veteran's game.
No, Rose will not go down.
I admit, this kid's got a lot of resiliency, Nathan.
Quite a lot so far. And now Emerson got that side headlock and looking to slow down Rose. Looking to take some of that oxygen away and slow him down. And that's certainly been the story of this matchup so far. Rose is just so fast and agile. Right there, you just showed a sample of it. Just getting out of that side headlock. Oh, and the boot. And I think that took every bit he had left in him.
Both of these men are down. These guys have been going at it for almost 10 minutes now.
Rose went for that gut kick, and Emerson caught it, but hell if Rose didn't hit him with the other leg. And now both these men trying to come back to their feet. Right from Rose, these guys are running out of gas. They're staggered. And look at the crowd, ecstatic as these guys are just kind of trading shots.
Very interesting matchup
here. Rose. Another one from Rose.
Trading bombs.
Back off. Whoa! Emerson looking for like a shoulder block or something, and Rose avoided it. And look at that. Look at the wherewithal of Rose. He went for that clothesline, missed it, and hit him in the back of the head with it. Now Rose is on the top rope.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
What the hell? Look at the moonsault, the elevation. One,
picture perfect moonsault.
Three, that's it.
Wow.
Emerson couldn't get it done. I'm telling you, it's all that taunting. Not only to Rose, but to these fans here in the Hammerstein Ballroom. And Rose finally got the upper hand with that beautiful moonsault.
Interesting.
Rose just, wow, making a statement here in the first matchup on the first episode of SWW Live. And folks, don't go anywhere. We got more non-stop action for you right around the corner here. Rose picking up a win over Tyler Emerson.
I gotta say, Nathan Scott, I'm a bit surprised, but that's what SWW Live is all about. There's no telling of what you're gonna see. Anything could happen here in SWW Live. And I gotta admit, that was quite an upset earlier, but what is...
We were just talking about the charisma.
Is that Baker Street?
That's Baker Street.
Who is this guy?
This is Jacob Gage. And this man, from what I've seen on the indie circuit, this guy is arrogance personified.
Oh, I like him.
This guy just, he's got an ego on him, but he gets it done in the ring most of the time. Very athletic, technical superstar. But I don't know about how he's going to fare against his opponent here tonight.
I don't know, Nathan. If looks say anything, and if you could judge a book by its cover, I'll say this guy's got it in the bag.
I mean, Gage definitely has the look of a superstar. I mean, he looks like a larger than life.
Look at that beautiful, look at the beautiful wardrobe this guy has. I like a nice outfit like that.
Gage has definitely got some swagger to him.
That is the finest of material. That's a nice silk right there. And do I say I am in love with the fact that this man knows how to make an entrance. He kind of looks a little like me. And I like it. And I like it. Jacob Gage, you are definitely on my favor.
Well, let's see what his opponent's going to have in store for him.
And folks, you could listen to Baker Street on Yacht Club Radio on Sirius XM. That is beautiful.
Gage is going to have his handful with this behemoth of a man, Royo. This guy is built like a Mack truck and a brick-built house.
Not a sophisticated choice in music selection.
This man is all 100% beef. This is a big guy.
Well, he just used up all of his energy in his entrance.
He's definitely hype.
Hype is one thing. He's going to start the match with that almost out of gas. He just wasted about all of his energy running to the damn ring.
Fans in here trying to get him behind him, and so far it seems like Hammerstein enjoys Royo. Let's see what these guys are going to do in the ring.
This is the difference. Royo is out here to impress them. He's out here for the fans. You know what Jacob Gage is out here for? He's here to prove a statement. He's here to prove a statement to me and to prove a statement to himself that he is the better man.
How about you look at the statement that Gage? He can't even take Royo down with these drop kicks. But he came with a headbutt. Oh my God.
You cannot underestimate the thickness of a Samoan man's hand. Take it from anybody that knows this business. Do not get in a headbutt.
Royo.
Look at the push-ups. And you're talking about talent.
Gage says he can do push-ups too.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, now they're both doing push-ups.
I love it.
Trying to get in each other's head. Oh, but Gage striking quick. Trying to take advantage of the situation. 3 drop kicks. 3 drop kicks. The third one finally takes Royo off his feet.
Jacob Gage definitely showing Royo
hammering away on Royo.
How it is done.
Wow.
And give him some more. And give him some more.
Now doing
Nathan, you know this is 2000.
Body.
I love it. And finish him off. The match is pretty much already over as it sounds.
Is it really?
Oh, it is, Nathan Scott. When you have the psychological edge over your opponent, you got the match.
Royo just got an edge of his own, the edge of his elbow connecting with Gage's head, and there's a headbutt. Ooh. Another one following up.
Those headbutts are vicious, Nathan. Those Samoan headbutts, they can do a lot of damage.
And a spine buster taking Gage down too. What a sheer power. Oh, Royo. What's so surprising is for how big he is and how strong he is. Look at the agility he's got, the athleticism. I mean, this guy might be the total package.
Certainly a hybrid athlete is Royo. I could see that. He's definitely got some speed, definitely got some strength.
Oh, Gage! Using that top rope.
But Gage has the brains. And it's not about the strongest man. It ain't about the quickest man. It's about the smartest man. Take it from me, a former world champion.
Big double knees from the top. Gage is going to put Royo away. Shoulders down. Doesn't have the leg hook, though. You talk about brains. Kind of common sense to hook your opponent's leg.
Went for a lateral press. He knows that Royo has a strong upper body. He needs to make sure that those shoulders are down. It just looked like Jacob Gage underestimated the lower body strength of his feet.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! What the hell?
Look at the strength of Royo. Over his head! Oh my God, that gorilla press slam.
That was impressive, and I got to admit that this guy is certainly an impressive young athlete.
Splashing away on Gage. Good God, dude. The power. Oh, he's looking for another one. This time with a running start. 1, 2. No.
Almost not enough. It's going to take more than that to defeat Gage. That was the one thing I was afraid about. I thought Gage was going to be a little too much sizzle and not enough steak, but he's clearly holding his own.
He's definitely got a lot of steak. That's for sure. You can definitely say it's all steak, no soup. Oh, look at Royo. Over and down. Good night, man. The power. You can hear the ring just vibrate throughout the arena here in Hammerstein. Still not enough to put Gage away, though.
This is 2011. You know I'd be looking to see if Royo could change it up.
But yeah, that definitely sounds like something Everett Creed would do. Look at the headbutts raining down on Gage again. This guy is just unorthodox.
Definitely unorthodox. He is a hybrid young athlete. A lot of speed, a lot of power.
Using his head as a weapon. Something we don't see hardly at all anymore. A Samoan bloodline of Royo. Yeah.
Yep, I was going to say the Samoan bloodline. Look at this now. Oh, missed the clothesline. I think all those headbutts got to Gage. He doesn't know where he's at.
Literally. Gonna give himself a concussion. Oh, nice kick.
Oh. There you go.
Gage going up top.
The high red district.
Went for it too much. The second time didn't pay off. It crashed right down into the mat.
What is Royo looking to do now?
He's got him on his shoulders, and that fireman's carry. Oh, a Death Valley driver. Leg is hooked. 2.
This could be it.
That's it.
This could be it. That's ball game. Royo definitely impressive. Those headbutts was definitely the damage that was dealt.
Think about that Death Valley driver. Such a simple maneuver, but just the sheer power and strength behind it.
That's a big thing that's missing right now is the simplicity that conquers all. That Death Valley driver, you think about classic maneuvers making stuff. When was the last time you've seen a Death Valley driver? I believe the last person that utilized that to put their opponents down for the 3 count was Mark Woolery. And I gotta say, Royo certainly got the job done.
That's true. Sometimes simple's the best. And speaking of, looks like we're gonna have the Starlight Champion coming out here. I don't have it in my notes that he's out of match, right?
Look at this now. You want to talk about making an entrance.
Sean Walton. You can definitely feel the confidence he's gotten since winning the Starlight Championship, and that's what's so unique about the Starlight Championship. It's got to be defended in every match the champion participates in. It takes a hell of a lot to be a champion, but it takes a hell of a lot more to be a champion when your title's on the line in every match you're in. Imagine that. You gotta think about this, Evan. You gotta really think about this at the end of the day. Most of the time you're a champion, you only have a title defense maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. You gotta think this guy, if he's in a match every single week, he's gotta defend that title every single week. That takes a lot out of you.
The pressure is certainly on for the Starlight Champion. There's no question about it. I just don't know why he's out here.
Well, I reckon we're gonna find out. Hammerstein's certainly waiting the answer to why Deshaun Walton's out here.
Nearly 7 years ago, I was nothing more than a fan of this illustrious network. But little did I know that one day I would be a part of said network, making more history than ever before. I idolized guys like Shannon Silvera, Everett Creed, Jacoby Vengeance, Rookie, and even Ace Whistler, the resident rock star around here. Yet I knew that one day, those same names would go from idols to rivals the same way a Lamborghini goes from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. I knew that one day I would hold something as prestigious, as prominent, as flat out important as the Starlight Championship. This title right here symbolizes and confirms that unlike most people in this industry, yes, Garfield Winworth, I'm looking at you, I don't have to and never have or will beg, bitch, whine, cry, cajole, or throw tantrums for opportunities in this business. I do things the old-fashioned way, by busting my ass, taking chances on myself, refusing to listen to idiocy and mediocrity, and putting my life on the line every single night to ensure you fans get your damn money's worth. And with all due respect to Ace Whistler, until the World Heavyweight Championship rears its head, the Supremacy World Wrestling Starlight Championship is the most important championship, not just in SWW, but in this entire industry. I busted my ass to get to where I'm at, and you'll have to murder me in cold blood to take this championship from me. And since we're on the topic of the championship, here's what I'll do. This here is now what I like to call the Starlight Invitational. So anybody in and out of SWW, even those with bootleg robot arms, like a wise man once said, you want some? Come get some.
Well, it looks like Walton's throwing the gauntlet down, hosting an open challenge for the Starlight Championship. They gotta wonder who in the world's gonna answer this opportunity.
Fans here in New York City definitely excited about this impromptu matchup here.
And it looks like we've got the man that has made the answer, Cody Hagan. We're gonna get a rematch from On the Verge.
Wise man from the tri-state area said, sometimes it works the second time around. Frank Sinatra. Is it going to work the second time around for Cody Hagan? It didn't exactly work in his favor the first time. Cody Hagan did not get the job done on the premiere episode of Adrenaline. But can he get it done on the premiere episode of SWW Live?
And how many people get second chances? I know that on the premiere episode of Adrenaline, we had these two go one-on-one, and Deshaun ended up coming out the victor. So the question is history going to repeat itself, or is Hagan going to pull out a victory here?
Nathan, this is where you got to understand the magnificence that is the SWW Starlight Championship. The reason why myself and the bureaucrats decided to bring this title into Supremacy World Wrestling, because this is the X Factor. This is a championship that can change hands literally on any given night.
Might change hands tonight, here live in the Hammerstein Ballroom. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the SWW Starlight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Indianapolis, Indiana, Cody Hagan. And introducing his opponent, the reigning, defending SWW Starlight Champion from Staten Island, New York, Deshaun Walton. And this match has a big fight feel to it. Hammerstein has come alive.
Nathan Scott, don't you realize that the SWW Starlight Championship is the most prestigious championship in Supremacy World Wrestling? Sure, that the SWW World's Heavyweight title will be rewarded at Dead Man's Hand, but until then, this is the most prestigious championship. Because let's face it, the person that wields the SWW United States Championship is a complete and utter joke.
Yeah, he is. He tried to attack me, and thankfully you were there to save him.
Of course I was. I look out for everybody here in Supremacy World Wrestling.
Let's shift gears and let's focus on this matchup. Starlight Championship matchup. Deshaun Walton, Cody Hagan 2.
The most prestigious championship in all of Supremacy World Wrestling until I become the United States Champion at Dead Man's Hand. Cody Hagan has a huge opportunity right now. And look at this, the confidence of Cody Hagan.
They're locking
Really
up
showing-
again. A minute
Look
ago,
at
the
this.
referee tried to break him up, and Hagen took that cheap shot on him.
Referee now going to try to break him up again.
Ooh! Deshaun giving him a receipt.
Deshaun Walton hails from Staten Island, New York.
Ooh.
One of the... Oh, God!
Big
Nice
boot.
boot to the face. Going for a cover.
Walton definitely the hometown boy here. Both of you guys from New York, actually.
Yeah, Deshaun Walton hails from Staten Island, New York. I am well aware of Staten Island, one of the toughest boroughs in New York City.
Big back elbow right there, taking Hagen down as he comes off the rope.
My old man actually did shipments in Staten Island. Definitely a tough neighborhood, and you got to be a real tough brick in order to withstand Staten Island.
Oh,
So
look at
Deshaun
Walton.
Look
Trying
at
to
this.
roll him up with the bridge, too. That was pretty
Got it.
close.
Oh,
that was pretty
almost
close.
an upset.
Oh, but Hagen's going to give him one of his own.
Look at this now. Can Cody Hagen get it
Ooh.
done? Oh,
He didn't
no.
even get close.
Only a 1 count.
Oh, but Walton's got one of his own, too.
Look at the prawn.
Two.
Got a prawn here.
Oh, man.
Very, very close.
Two close near falls already. Look at Hagen. He's having a retreat, trying to think about this, trying to clear his head.
Walton's definitely got him on the ropes. So Hagen realizes that he had to regroup, re-strategize. Look at this.
And look at
Oh,
Deshaun faking out Hagen, playing mind games with him, trying to get inside of his head. Hagen's not even getting in the ring. He's telling the ref to hold Deshaun back. Deshaun wants him in.
Walton definitely wants a piece of Hagen. These guys know each other very well. Definitely some history here. Outside of Supremacy World Wrestling, these two know each other very well. You can tell by the high-impact matchup they had. Blatant chokehold right in front of the referee. Definitely got to release it before the count of 5 or else he'll get disqualified.
The referee letting it go.
Yeah, that's not a big right hand
It's
from
a little
Cody
different Cody Hagen that we've seen before. And now grinding his head on the top rope. Hagen is...
I like it.
This is different. Hagen is... He's not playing games.
Hagen definitely not using the unnecessary tactics.
Big side slam by Deshaun. Catching Hagen off guard. Leg is hooked. 2. Not enough. Hagen getting that shoulder up with emphasis. Yeah, Hagen is... This is not the same Hagen we saw before. I mean, we've never seen Hagen just choke somebody out or, you know, use sort of dirty tactics to their advantage. Look at Deshaun.
I think Cody Hagen
Still
was just
trying to
filling
get in
up.
the head of Walton.
I think the first time Cody Hagen showed up here in Supremacy World Wrestling, the nerves were just too overcoming. The eyes of the world were watching, and he just came into the pressure. I felt the same way when I first started in the business. What the hell? Big time clothesline off the top rope.
You know, I'm now just kind of noticing Hagen's got the size advantage in this. He's substantially a little bit bigger than Walton. Now,
Cody Hagen's definitely
Walton's
feeling the comfort
faster.
now.
Oh, wait a minute, Walton trying to roll him up. Hagen went down
Small
to grab
package.
him.
Got
2.
a small package here. But like I said, Nathan, Cody Hagen was overcome by the nerves. You got to remember, Deshaun Walton's matchup against Cody Hagen was his second match in Supremacy World Wrestling.
Yeah, that's true, and you know sometimes that does play a
You
factor in
get
everything.
overcome by the nerves, Nathan Scott. I remember my first matchup at TXW Ultimatum. I got my ass handed to me by Jack Strider and Shannon Silvera. I probably didn't even land a single punch. You get overcome by the nerves, but now you find your comfort zone. You find your nerves begin to settle, and you start to control the pace, and that is when you're going to make the matchup yours. Oh, big elbow there by Deshaun Walton.
Hammerstein is definitely behind their hometown boy, Deshaun Walton.
You know what happened when I gained my control? I became a champion. The very next night, I became a champion. Now I'm going to make a prediction. The very next night, Cody Hagen will become a champion as well. He's got the size advantage. He's got a lot more confidence. He is somebody that I definitely have my eye on.
Big scoop slam throwing him in the corner. Hagen just showing off some of that power. So you're telling me you think Hagen's going to walk out of this the Starlight champion? He's got it.
I definitely have faith that Cody Hagen can get it done. But you know what? You can't take back what Deshaun Walton said
Hagen
earlier
raking the
tonight.
eyes. Referee didn't even see it. His back was turned to the... Ooh. You couldn't even see from the angle where the referee was at. Throwing his head down to the mat, spiking it, trying to cover him. Deshaun's going to kick out.
Gotta love this here. This energy here from this capacity crowd. Sold out here in the Hammerstein Ballroom, which, let's face it, being sold out nowadays is pretty uncommon.
Big knee from
Shining
Hagen.
Wizard.
Ooh!
Oh, no! He
Deshaun
missed the
pushed him off for the
bulldog.
bulldog and a wheel kick.
The heel to the face, if
Cover.
you will.
1, 2. Not enough. Can't keep Hagen down. These guys are going back and forth.
I just called what I said there. The heel to the face. Literally. Look out.
Oh!
Oh, and again. We talked about Concussion City in the last match. That roundhouse to the face definitely did its damage.
Walton going after that leg now, trying to keep Hagen down.
What the hell is this?
Interesting
Really
maneuver.
Yeah, to say the least. I think it definitely worked on the legs. I've never seen anyone try to do that before.
Oh, Walton getting this crowd behind him, feeding off of the energy of the Hammerstein Ballroom.
He missed. Oh, no, he
What
didn't.
in the hell? Oh my God, Tiger feint kick around the turnbuckle post. And now he's going up
I have never
top.
seen that before.
And a big frog splash. That could be it right there. Hagen.
Beautiful.
Shoulders down, leg hook. 1, 2. No. That was close.
Deshaun Walton was half a second away from retaining the most prestigious championship in Supremacy World Wrestling until I become the United States champion in Dead Man's Hand. Deshaun Walton certainly is putting on a good effort. Cody Hagen, though, is definitely more of a fight tonight than he was on the first episode of Adrenaline. Look at this Fisherman.
Now Hagen talking trash to Walton. Both of these guys have tried to get in each other's head this entire match. And I think it's probably worked on both of them.
I've seen many times where two bright young stars will almost use one another to get their... Oh, God, did you see how he used the rope to his advantage? The environmental offense.
Yep, he's used the ring to his... Oh, Walton, knowing he was in harm's way. Oh, my God, from the top! Ooh. Spanish fly from the top rope. Leg is covered. 2. No.
How the hell did Cody Hagen get out of there?
These guys are trying to tear the roof off of the ballroom.
I have never seen a move like that ever before. That was impressive. Uh-oh.
Oh, Walton. I think he's looking for another one of those tiger feint kicks. And perhaps another frog splash to follow it up.
Somehow able to get his body out of that.
He couldn't cover him immediately. Walton's running all of his stamina out. He's going 100 miles an hour in the ring. You saw there after that frog splash, he kind of dropped to his one knee for a minute. I mean,
he's running out of gas. He's got to slow down the pace. He's got to slow down the pace.
Big right from
He's
Deshaun.
doing it just now. Look at this
Big right
now.
from
Both
Hagen.
guys trading bombs.
These guys are feeling the effects of this matchup. And oh, Hagen sent to the outside. Walton throws him over. The referee going to start administering that count.
Remember, guys, a count out does not get you the Starlight
Oh my
Championship.
God, from the top. Oh, but he hits the floor.
Can Cody Hagen capitalize? That's the question, though.
You got to make sure Walton didn't tweak his ankle on that landing, too, because he was going for that moonsault splash, but he somehow realized he wasn't going to hit Hagen mid-move and tried to land on his feet, but pretty much nailed that padding on the floor, and Hagen's getting back in the ring after that big knee.
Ascending to the top rope.
He's just getting in the ring. Going for a cover after that knee to the outside.
Took the scenic route from the outside. Maybe took a little too much time.
Trying to continue weakening Walton down.
If he just slid in the damn ring, he would have got a 3 count. Oh, look out. Big rights now from Deshaun Walton.
Trying to get back in this matchup, back suplex, and he's feeling it. He's feeling the energy of the Hammerstein Ballroom here, and now he wants Hagen up.
New York City on their feet. Cody Hagen is as well.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, big forearm to the face.
Going under, and a gut buster.
Going right for the ribs, right for the abdominal area, right to the bread basket.
Hagen trying to take more oxygen away from Deshaun Walton. He already saw him collapsed down once in this match. Good call on going for that gut buster there.
Absolutely, you're going to be
He's dragging
sucking
him to the
wind.
center.
You're going to be sucking wind.
Stomping him right in the head. What the hell is Hagen looking for?
No idea.
Big knee and a neck breaker following it up.
That is a nice combination. I'm seeing Cody use the
cover.
knees a lot. Is it going to get it done?
No.
Almost.
2 7/8.
It seems like the 2 count is getting longer and longer with each attempt, and Cody Hagen is now going to put him down. This is the final chapter of Deshaun Walton's Starlight Championship title reign.
Look at that arm around the throat. Oh, Hagen changing his mind. Now just stomping away at Walton.
Perhaps a change of heart for Cody Hagen.
Oh, look at it, just ripping away at the eyes, snapping the neck. Hagen is just doing anything he can to try to assure his victory here tonight and becoming the new Starlight champion. Walton is in trouble. Hagen from the other turnbuckle, oh, but no. Sensed it
Caught
coming.
an elbow.
Look at that bell
Mongolian
clap.
chop.
Firing back. Walton's firing back. Rights, lefts,
jab.
you name it.
Swinging at everything he's got. Look
Up
out.
above,
Leapfrog.
up again.
2 leapfrogs.
And an elbow
and a big
connects.
elbow. Nice elbow executed there by the Starlight champion.
Are we going to see that frog splash again? Oh, no, he went for the leg drop. Nobody
Didn't pay
home.
off.
Ooh.
Good recovery.
Oh, my God.
What the hell was that?
Roundhouse kick to the face. And that's it.
You're damn right that's it. You're not kicking out of that.
Walton just put Hagen to sleep out of nowhere. He threw
Deshaun
those
Walton
leg kicks.
certainly proving why, Nathan Scott, why he is the most prestigious champion in Supremacy World Wrestling until I become the United States champion at Dead Man's Hand. Deshaun Walton is certainly a future star here in Supremacy World Wrestling.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here for the first episode of SWW Live. We will see you on episode 3 of Adrenaline, March 26th, 8 p.m. We will see you there. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Nathan. This was a pleasure.